can't imagine a similar kind of discussion with that level of engagement and that level of potential excitement about this agenda having taken place even 10 years ago. And I think that's a very positive development.
In our area, a lot of focus is on the environmental side, but I think what also demonstrated today and from the support of the audience here was that we shouldn't just look at the environmental side in isolation. It's about the social and the governance side as well. So there's many elements to this and a huge amount of learning that we as a company, as a country, as a whole world need to understand here. So yeah, it was really interesting, and I think definitely the findings from the research really demonstrates that in the reality as well.
I think it's quite obvious from the discussion, but also the data we see in the report, that companies, whilst they understand it's a problem, there are very few who really have clear ideas about how they're going to solve it for their organisation. And I think that came up again and again in the discussion, which is why, going back to my previous point, discussing and sharing ideas and approaches is so important.
In procurement, we work with our people on the ground level, and I think ESG commitments are all about developing a consciousness and really just knowing who we're buying from and what we're buying, and ensuring that people that are making those purchasing decisions are applying the standards and the values that we hold dear in our organisation.
We all know it's the right thing to do. We all know that there is a long-lasting impact on the environment, but it's trying to get the balance right between business profitability and sustainability for the future. And it's not an easy thing to juggle. It creates opportunity for some, and it creates disadvantages for others. So I think one thing that's lacking is there's probably not enough incentivization for companies to do the right thing at this point. There needs to be more accountability, and there needs to be more consequence for not hitting these targets.
Been looking at the survey, it was really interesting to see sort of the difference between aspiration and action, and to sort of listen to some of the ways in which different organisations are approaching this, and some of the different ways in which people are thinking about the challenges ahead. So that's really helped me think about how at Thames we might start to build our ESG programme in procurement.
We're still very much in the old patterns. Profitability is first, of course it has to be, otherwise a business is not a business if it doesn't think about a profitability. But I think the key question for us is to how can we integrate sustainability in a business's reason for being, and that's I think we'll still have a journey ahead.